What's going on, YouTube family? In today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about ranching and ranch land as an investment. Is it a good investment? Can you make some money? What does that look like? But before I get too far into that, I got a call yesterday that I had two bulls out on the road, and when I came out to look, I had about 40 feet of fence down because we've gotten a lot of rain and it washed out my water gap. And so I was hoping that I could come out today and get those bulls moved into a different pasture while I'm waiting on a guy to come fix my fence, so that every night I don't get a call that my bulls are out. So I'm going to show you how that worked out. Okay, so he obviously didn't want to go with me, and that didn't go as planned. But I'll go back later this evening when it's a little cooler. I'll get him in there. So what we're talking about is ranch land. Is ranch land a good investment? Is ranching a good investment? I can't tell you every situation and every scenario that ranching or ranch land is involved. What I can tell you is my experience. So in 2015, in July of 2015, I bought the ranch that I own now. It's about 1,050 acres in central Texas. It's prime land for agriculture, in my opinion. You can grow good grass out here. The weather stays manageable year round. So it's a good place to have a cattle operation. We have a cow-calf operation, which means we have a herd of cows, and every year we breed the cows. They have a calf, we sell the calf. In our case, we actually let the calf get a little bigger and we breed it to another bull, and we sell what's called a bred heifer. So when I got into this business, it wasn't to get rich off of ranching, right? It was because I wanted to do it. I enjoyed the lifestyle. It was always a dream of mine to have a big ranch. I came in and I paid cash for the land. Then I paid cash for the cows. Then I bought a tractor, I built a barn, I bought some hay, and a few other odds and ends. So my situation is a little bit different than a lot of other people, because I had a big liquidity event in my life. I could come in and plunk down a bunch of money to have this investment. I've owned it now about 6 years. In the beginning, I had a guy that he managed my cows for me, and it was kind of ideal because I could just come and enjoy my place, and he took care of all the cows and everything. But at the end of the day, it didn't make any money. In fact, I would say it probably lost money. And later, I changed it to where I took care of my own cows. The good thing about this business is, like, you'll have long periods of time where you don't have to do a whole lot, just kind of check on your cows and that sort of deal. Part of the bad thing is when there's work to be done, you're normally not scheduling that. Like, when it has to be done, it has to be done. And usually it has to be done because there's a problem. You have a fence down, you've got a cow that's trying to give birth and there's a problem. You know, whatever's happening, like, it's happening right then. You don't get to say, okay, put that on the schedule for Thursday at 3 o'clock. I've got to do it right now. So knowing all that stuff, that I came in, I paid cash for everything. I am not a cattleman or a cowboy, but I have a reasonable background in business and I understand fundamental things. Knowing all that, I would say I would be doing pretty good if I could make $100,000 a year. And this is on 150 head of cows, cow-calf operation, Central Texas, and everything's paid for. I would go as far to say, unless you have some kind of liquidity event and you can plunk down a bunch of cash, or you inherited land or something like that, I don't think you can go buy land in Central Texas and have a cow-calf operation and be profitable. I just don't think you can. And in most cases, people finance their cows, they finance their tractor, they finance everything. I don't think you can make money doing this. I could be wrong. There's people that are smarter than me that have been doing this a long time, and they could argue with me, but land in Central Texas is pretty expensive. So I don't think you're gonna go pay $10,000 an acre for land in Central Texas and have a ranching operation that is highly profitable and you're gonna get rich. So end of the story for that is, I don't think you're gonna get rich ranching. If you wanna do it as a lifestyle, I would say if you had some kind of event where you made some money and you wanted to park it in a ranch and have some cows, or you wanted to live on, you know, a handful of acres and have a couple of cows, that's a hobby, like more power to you, right? If you've got to make your living out of it, I would be very aware that you're not going to make a lot of money, right? You're doing it more for the lifestyle. Okay, so you say, if that's the case, then what is the play, right? Okay, so here is the play. When you buy ranch land and you say, I'm going to use this for agricultural purposes, the government gives you an extremely low tax rate. So I probably pay between $5,000 and $10,000 a year to have over 1,000 acres of land in Central Texas. So you probably pay more in taxes on your house than I pay on my entire ranch. And the reason why is the government knows that this isn't a highly profitable business and that it's mostly small independents. And a long time ago, they did this to help people out. And so the real play here is you buy a piece of land, cash, you sit on that land, and at some point in the future, you sell that land. So on average, nationwide, land, it has appreciated at maybe like 5%. So if you go finance it, it's not going to make sense because the 5% you're paying in financing cost is going to get eaten up by, or the 5% that you're making in appreciation is going to get eaten up in interest payments. So it's really an exclusive club for people that can pay cash, right? If you had some kind of event where you made some money and you could pay cash and you sit on that land, it's going to be worth more 20 years from now than it's worth today, no doubt. That's the whole play. I bought this land in July of 2015 for $4,200 an acre, and land in Central Texas 6 years later is going for $10,000 or more per acre. So I've managed to sit on this land for 6 years, and although I didn't make any money on my cattle operation, I've made probably 16% on average return on my land appreciation. So when I get ready to exit, it's going to be a really good investment for me. So here's my recommendation when it comes to ranch land. If you want to park some money somewhere and you enjoy the lifestyle and you don't need to make a return, I think it's a wonderful investment. If you need to make a return, or you have to finance any piece of it, I would avoid it. There's better investments. In general, ranching is great if you enjoy it. It's not a hugely popular venture on a cash flow basis. It is purely a value play. If you like these videos, subscribe to the channel. Please like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.